Hello, beautiful souls. I am excited. I wanted to show you the books that I've got in the last couple of months because, yeah, wanted to share that. So I'll show you, I'll read the back to you, the blurb, and I haven't read any of them yet, so I don't know. Some have come highly recommended, and other ones I've kind of just found, but in any case, I'll let you know once I've read them what I think about them, if I even feel like they're worth mentioning, which is going to take a lot longer than buying them, but obviously. Yeah, so let's start. So the first one is the Kybalion by the Three Initiates, a study of the Hermetic philosophy of ancient Egypt and Greece. So there you go. That's, yeah, okay, yeah, there. Yeah, okay. So let me read the back to you. The Kybalion was first published in 1908. So that is for my historical education. Purportedly based upon ancient Hermeticism, its philosophies, in conjunction with others, have become founding pillars within the New Thought movement. Sorry, it's really small and it's very difficult to read. But anyway, founding pillars within the New Thought movement of the early 1910s. The book earlier on makes the claim that it makes its appearance in one's life when the time is appropriate and includes axioms and insights similar to those found in the book of Proverbs. The three initiates who authored the Kybalion choose to remain anonymous. As a result, a great deal of speculation has been made about who actually wrote the book. The most common proposal is that the Kybalion was authored by William Walker Atkinson, either alone or with others, such as Paul Foster Case and Elias Gewurz. Yeah, so that is that. Right, more history. The First Signs, Unlocking the Mysteries of the World's Oldest Symbols by Genevieve von Petzinger. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, it's always difficult with the reflection, the light reflection, but we manage it. So it says, and I can read that a lot better. Join renowned archaeologist Genevieve von Petzinger on an Indiana Jones-worthy adventure as she goes from the hauntingly beautiful exposed rock art sites of northern Portugal to the dark depths of a remote cave in Spain to eerie French caverns with arches and passageways covered in prehistoric painted patterns. Von Petzinger looks beyond the exquisite animals in the ancient paintings to investigate the abstract geometric images that accompany them. These 32 symbols, among the first indication of our human ancestors' intelligence and capacity for symbolic meaning and language, appear more often than any other kind of figures. They have never been comprehensively studied or explained until now. Part narrative adventure, part popular science, von Petzinger's groundbreaking book starts to crack the code on the first form of graphic communication. It is in her blood, as this talented scientist's grandmother served as a code breaker at Bletchley Park during World War II. The First Signs offers glimpses across millennia of an ancient conscious linked to our own consciousness linked to our own, and a hint of when our Ice Age ancestors became us. So cool. So Genevieve von Petzinger is one of National Geographic's emerging explorers, and her work has appeared in numerous print, radio, television, and web-based features, including popular science magazines such as New Scientist. She was a TED Global Fellow and Senior Fellow, and her 2015 TED Talk, Why Are These 32 Symbols Found in Ancient Caves All Over Europe, has more than 2.25 million views. Right, so that's the back of that. Next one. Right in line with this one. Neolithic Shamanism, Spirit Work in the Norse Tradition. I think that was a recommendation by the Norse Witch. I probably was, yeah. Great channel, by the way. She's German like me. She's got Danish ancestors and she's really into all the Norse stuff, and love her channel, her content. So we are surrounded by spirits. Oh, did I say Raven Kaldera? Sorry, the authors, Raven Kaldera and Galina Krasskova. Sorry. So here we go. We are all surrounded by spirits. Many people feel called to work with them, but few know where to begin. Enjoined by the gods and spirits to fulfill this need, Raven Kaldera and Galina Krasskova have reconstructed the indigenous spiritual traditions of Northern Europe and Scandinavia, extinguished more than 1,000 years ago by the spread of Christianity. Arising from basic survival needs, these practical traditions are fundamentally tied to the elements found in the harsh world of the ancient North. Beginning with the skills tied to the earth element, necessary for grounding prior to the more demanding aspects of the practice, working with sun, moon, plants, animals, water, fire, craft, and air. The authors explain step by step how to build relationships with each elemental spirit and the ancestors, offering 83 practical exercises from cleansing with the moon or borrowing the legs of reindeer to making sacred space with mugwort or creating an ancestor altar. They also explore building spirit relationships through altered states, emphasizing the proper management of your spirit relationships to avoid spiritual debt or offense. The authors outline the ancient cultural rules and taboos that circumscribe these practices, essential knowledge for successful and fruitful spirit alliances. Detailing the beginning set of skills needed to work with the spirits of this ancient world, this comprehensive workbook offers a unique ancestral spiritual outlet for those of Northern European descent, as well as an accessible guide for anyone trying to fulfill their shamanic callings. Raven Kaldera is a Northern tradition shaman who has been a practicing astrologer since 1984 and a pagan since 1986. The author of many books, including Moon Phase Astrology and Pagan Astrology, Kaldera lives in Hubbardston, Massachusetts. Galina Krasskova is a heathen priest and Northern tradition shaman with a master's degree in religious studies from New York University. The author of many books, including Runes, Theory and Practice, and co-author of Raven Kaldera of Northern Tradition for the Solitaire Practitioner. She is a columnist for Witches and Pagans magazine. She lives in New York's Hudson Valley. So there you go. That was that. Okay. There. I always hold it up a bit longer because a lot of people don't do that. They go like, oh, there it is. And when it's not linked in the info box below either, then it's like, I have to kind of rewind and stop, start and whatever to see if you can make it out again. So you have a bit of time to do that if you're interested in putting that on your wish list as well, or your shopping list. So the next one, the word of mouth bestseller, is on top with new afterword. If women rose rooted, and that came highly acclaimed in my tarot diploma group, run by Sinead Fine of tarotforwomen.com. A life-changing journey to authenticity and belonging by Sharon Blackie. Powerful and inspiring. Melissa Harrison. So it says, this is the core of our task, to respect and revere ourselves, and so bring about a world in which women are respected and revered, recognized once again as holding the life-giving power of the earth itself. If Women Rose Rooted has been described as both transformative and essential, Sharon Blackie leads us on a quest to find our place in the world, drawing inspiration from wild landscapes and the wise, powerful women in native mythology, and guidance from contemporary role models who have rerouted themselves in land and community and taken responsibility for shaping the future. Beautifully written, honest and moving, If Women Rose Rooted is a passionate song to a different kind of femininity, a rallying feminist cry for the rewilding of womanhood, reclaiming our role as guardians of the land. So there you go. That's it. I'm so excited to read, well, all of them really, but so, and then of course, you know, when you go on the website to order your books or to find a book, and then you found it and you click on it, and then underneath it says also by the author. So there's another Sharon Blackie here, Hagitude, and me just having gone through perimenopause and being in menopause now, quite happily, I might add, reimagining the second half of life. Okay, Sharon Blackie. So I thought that was such a cool title as well, Hagitude. Love it. So it says at the back, there can be a perverse pleasure as well as a sense of rightness and beauty in insisting on flowing just when the world expects you to become quiet and diminish. Sharon Blackie. What is Hagitude? It means being at ease with the unique power women embody in the second half of their life. It means having a strong sense of who we are and what we have to offer to the world, and a firm belief in our place in the ever-shifting web of life. Love that. For the woman who wishes to flourish without chasing eternal youth, comes Hagitude. Interweaving myth, psychology, landscape, and ecofeminism, acclaimed author Sharon Blackie reclaims the mid-years as an alchemical moment from which to shift into your chosen, authentic, and fulfilling future, and the elder years as a path to dynamic influence. Sounds so cool. I'm so looking forward to reading this. And now the last one in this little pile is Goddesses and Older Women by Jean Shinoda Bolen. Okay. Right. And, oh, I have to show you. I just saw the picture of the author there. She looks so kind and positive, but also powerful. I don't know. I just got these really wonderful vibes from her, from this picture. And I just, you know, just had to say that. Show you as well. Okay. From the best-selling author of Goddesses in Every Woman comes the celebration of life past 50. At some point after 50, every woman crosses a threshold into the third phase of her life. As she enters this uncharted territory, she can choose to mourn what has gone before, or she can embrace the juicy crone years. Love that, juicy. In the celebration of Act 3, Shinoda Bolen, Jungian analyst and best-selling author of Goddesses in Every Woman, names the powerful new energies and goddess archetypes of compassion, outrage, healing, laughter, and new layers of wisdom that come into the psyche at this momentous time. Bolen thus suggests that women have profound and exciting reasons for welcoming the other side of 50. Definitely. I'm there. Very exciting. So Jean Shinoda Bolen, MD, is a psychiatrist, a Jungian analyst, and an internationally known author and speaker. Her books include Goddesses in Every Woman, Gods in Every Man, and many others. She is a distinguished life fellow of the American Psychiatric Association and was a clinical professor of psychiatry at the University of California at San Francisco. She lives in Marin County, California. So yeah, I've read up a little bit about her as well, and I love what I read. So there we go. That's my little pie for that, and I hope you've enjoyed that little excursion. See you.